But the done deal, expected to formally close next year, finds Warren Buffett charging up his Berkshire Hathaway holding company by acquiring Duracell batteries from Procter & Gamble. Now, P&G got the batteries when it bought Gillette, then a big Buffett holding, back in 2005. It's a complicated deal in which Buffett gets Duracell and minimizes taxes, basically by handing over $4.7 billion worth of P&G shares Berkshire now owns. So how did investors see things? Well, Procter & Gamble shares off 1%, Berkshire ending 0.5% higher. Sarah Eisen now with more on the buyout, including what it means for Berkshire and why Procter & Gamble is letting Duracell go.
If you've heard him say it once,
you want to invest in things you know.
You've heard him say it 1,000 times.
A good business is the one that earns a high rate of return on tangible assets.
Warren Buffett likes to invest in big consumer names like Fruit of the Loom, Geico, and Heinz. When he thinks the price is right, he will pounce. In announcing the deal, Buffett said, quote, "I've always been impressed by Duracell as a consumer and as a long-term investor in Procter & Gamble and Gillette. Duracell is a leading global brand with top-quality products, and it will fit well within Berkshire Hathaway." When it comes to batteries, Duracell is still the market leader, ahead of Energizer. And even if sales volumes are down overall, analysts think there's still a charge to be had in batteries, especially in a deal where Berkshire Hathaway used its stash of Procter & Gamble's stock to pay for the purchase, not cash. In fact, the only cash comes from Procter & Gamble, which is putting almost $2 billion back into Duracell before Berkshire takes over.
I think the way the deal is structured is very interesting on a number of levels, not the least of which is the opportunity for Berkshire to shed its holdings in P&G without paying the traditional capital gains tax. This is a very typical Warren Buffett Berkshire move, and that is to buy, it's a deep value play.
Duracell came to Procter & Gamble back in 2005 when it bought Gillette. At the time, Buffett was Gillette's biggest shareholder. But now, Procter & Gamble is trimming the scope of its business, refocusing on core brands like Pampers Diapers and Tide Detergent. Berkshire and Buffett may find Duracell's cash flow attractive, but they're likely to find a challenge when it comes to growing the actual business. In a world where smartphones and tablets dominate, and with that, high-tech rechargeable batteries. For Nightly Business Report, I'm Sarah Eisen.